So, Jacqui, the Euros are coming up this year. How are you feeling? Excited?
I can't wait. I've got all my games, my commentaries. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Going to start my prep quite early. Haven't started yet. But yeah, hugely looking forward to it. I love Germany. One of my favourite countries. I live there. Can't wait.
Well, so what are you thinking about the Euros anyway? So who have you got as your dark horse? Who are you thinking?
Yeah, dark horse is a difficult one, isn't it? Because it's a case of whether it's dark horse to win it or dark horse to do well. But I always kind of look around the kind of Turkey, Switzerland area because they have talented individual players. Denmark, I'm not so sure about, but they could surprise a few people potentially. I love the team spirit that they always seem to engender. I don't think you can have Croatia as dark horses. Bear in mind what they did that World Cup. No, a tiny nation, so they should count as a dark horse, shouldn't they, in terms of inhabitants? But they're too good to be in that bracket. So yeah, I'm looking Turkey, Switzerland to do well.
Denmark with Højlund up front now as well.
Well, when you've got a goal scorer, it kind of helps, doesn't it, in these matters? So they could well be.
And speaking of Højlund, excellent that he is, who are you thinking might be the top scorer of the competition?
Well, normally you'd suggest a player who's going to be at a team that'll be there a long way. But having commentated on Robert Lewandowski's first World Cup goal, I think he's going to be hungry for a lot of Euros goals, and especially the way they only just came through the playoffs, just squeaked through, didn't they? So I just think he's so crazily talented that if they can provide the ammunition, then Lewandowski, but usually it's from a hat-trick in the group stage or something like that, isn't it?
So a Lewandowski hat-trick in the group stage, so you think he's going to win golden goal scorer. However, who's going to win player of the tournament?
Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, Jude Bellingham, like that, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. He's just so crazily talented, but it's not just the talent, is it? I mean, there are lots of talented players who've never won anything and never really reached latter stages. But I think Bellingham, just because he's a man for the big occasion, he delivers, he's just so crazily level-headed. All the way through his career, right from the start, with so much expected from him, he's just always performed and always delivered. And I think
getting better and better and better.
But yeah, the stage so regularly for Real Madrid, for England, as we saw recently, and right at the death. I just think he's in a position to shine, and the fact that he can score goals, that's the sort of thing that clinches it for you. That and perhaps a winner's medal.
Well, I mean, I can go there straight away then. Who is going to win the Euros this year?
It's too easy to say England, isn't it? Because we're all a little bit biased here in London talking about. But I think France have got a good chance. It's so hard to call, which is good, because you don't want to sit here and go, well, it's definitely going to be Germany, it's definitely going to be England, it's definitely going to be Spain. It's so hard to call Spain or France. But England will run them really.
Can I twist your arm and get one final winner?
Spain.
There we go. Morata up front.
Women's World Cup and men's Euros double.
And the young talent Lamine Yamal, which leads me on to my next question. There will be an abundance of young talent at this year's Euros, like Yamal, who's 16, Kobbie Mainoo, who started for England the other day. There's such an amazing amount of talent. Is there anyone else in particular that you're going to be looking out for?
I don't know if Jamal Musiala counts as a young talent anymore. He's been around for ages, hasn't he? He's still really young.
So's Bellingham.
Yeah.
They're both still extremely young.
I love watching Musiala, but every time I watch him play, I think, kind of English, really, sort of. I went to school here. Come on, man. Why did he have to make that decision? Mind you, would he get in the first 11 at the moment? There's so much. Not because he's not good enough, just because of the competition for places.
I think the viewers might have to answer that. Would Musiala get into the England starting 11 right now?
And it's easy to say yes, but in place of whom? That's the question.
Him and Bellingham together? Behind Kane?
To die for, wouldn't it?
But maybe Musiala will lift it with Germany.
He could well do. I do love him as a player. I really, really do. Do England have enough defensive qualities, full stop? I mean, if you put England's attacking talent on one end of a ship and you put their defensive talent on the other end of the ship, I mean, it's going to go...
You say
There's so much offensive talent, isn't there? But what about the clean sheets? Who's going to partner Stones in defence? Is it definitely Maguire? Midfield is not nailed on to be. I mean, Mainoo we're talking about now alongside Rice. The defensive qualities are absolutely key. Lots of question marks over fitness of fullbacks. But it's more fun to talk about the forwards, but it's probably more pertinent to talk about the defence.
Yeah. So with your head and your heart, where do you think England are going in this tournament?
Well, heart, they're obviously winning it, because that's what one's English heart is going to say. Yeah, I think I think a team like Spain or France, realistically, to win it. But I'd be really pleased with Gareth Southgate, genuinely. I mean, it seemed a stick he got after the Brazil match. It's like these players have come from a club environment where the last words that a manager's probably just said to them is, do not get injured. There's Champions League to think about, there's end of season, there's FA Cup, there's so much else going on. Don't get injured, don't play too many minutes. It's tough for Gareth Southgate to entertain everybody and look like the finished article in a friendly... Yeah, I'd be so happy for Gareth Southgate personally after some of the crazy stick I think he comes in.
And then finally, the big man at the competition, Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo, entering his 6th European Championship, a record. He just doesn't stop them.
No, he's so driven. It's how driven he is, and the fact that he's still so desperate to win and still so desperate for every penalty, to beat his teammates at every header. It's the personal tallies that clearly mean a lot to him, but is that possibly potentially detrimental to Portugal is the question. Is it too much about him and not so much about the rest of the team? Because they have so many talented pieces in that squad and in that starting 11 that does his success in the past, does his personal desire for such glory, not that he's not a team player, but he's so driven, which is what's made him this good. Could that possibly be to the detriment of Portugal?
Well, you've got a lot of talent in that Portugal side as well. You've got Rafael Leao, he plays on the left. You've got Gonzalo Ramos, he plays up front, both fantastic players in their own right.
Fair play to Ronaldo for the drive that he has at his age as well. And he cares about every single goal that he scores in Saudi Arabia, doesn't he? He
still does a celebration. Celebration.
Yeah, but it's a team game. It really is a team game, especially when you've got such talented pieces.
How are the reigning champions going to get on?
Well, how do you feel about them?
Not massively confident.
Not confident?
Not massively. Not as I was 3 years ago, with that massive unbeaten streak coming into the tournament.
And the mainstays that you're so used to seeing.
No Chiellini this time.
Rightly.
No Chiellini. I don't know. Quarterfinals I'd be happy with.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, finals. I think we'll beat Italy.
I know. We weren't in the last World Cup.
Yeah, but...
No, I think realistically, I think quarterfinals and then anything else is a plus. Maybe a penalty shootout.
Break a few more hearts after what happened as well.
Right, well, Jacqui, thank you so much.
A bit fresh in the memory of that.
It's been a pleasure. Sorry for ending on that sound.
Yeah, thanks.